Oh, people, oh, my name is Eden, and yeah, guys, my name is Eden. I've escaped the Binding of Isaac, and I'm now playing. Really, though? Really, for realsies, Eden? Come on! No amount of sexy, swooshy hair can make this up. Why do I have to start with the guillotine again? I mean, I know, it's a damage up, it's a tears up. I get my head as a massive orbital that blocks tears and does damage. And technically, I need to shut up and learn to play. It is a good item. But there is also a big part of me that is like, no, I don't want that. But we also start with the D6, which I think is pretty damn good. And actually, I'm going to take a quarter. I think early on, you can afford, especially when I already have, the guillotine and the D6, we can definitely afford to get ourselves a little bit of extra money going on. We'll use our head orbital, hopefully a little bit effectively, and that should be all good. Okay, I'm a little bit upset, but I'm also kind of feeling good. And you may be able to tell I'm feeling pretty good because, yes, we've got a Rebirth episode on Monday. And the reason for that is I'm actually really, really excited to start doing runs where I accept challenges that you guys have set me and see if I can pull it off. I'm going to call it Rebirth Restrictions because you guys are going to be putting restrictions on me and I have to still do the run and try and complete it with those restrictions. And I think tomorrow is going to be the first restriction episode. And in the description of this episode, assuming I remember, which as we all know is quite the big ask, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to believe. I'm going to try and have the power and get that done. I could do with a key. I would love to be able to go to the first shop having found the quarter. That's a nice little thing to be able to do, especially as I could get 2 items. Man, that is please game, please give me key. I don't know why Russians need key, but apparently they do. I only need a bomb as well, a bomb or a key, both of which get me into the shop, but it's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. Either way, I am very, very pumped to start doing your restricted runs, or whatever it is you impose upon me, because they're really, really exciting, a lot of them. You guys have got some really creative and incredibly evil ideas, like what the hell, you guys are maniacal. Now, I may a lot of the time, but you people, you take it to a whole new level, and there's a big part of me that's like, oh, my audience is really evil, that makes me so happy, but there's also a part of me that's like, damn, my audience is deliciously evil. These are going to be painful, but that also means they're going to be a hell load of fun. So the first one, as I said, tomorrow, and your options, yay, a bomb. Alright, we at least get to go to the shop. I'm also going to do these just in case. So your options then for tomorrow, what I think I'm going to do is choose 2 ideas that I like, and in a normal run like this, I'll briefly mention it. In the description, there's going to be a straw poll, and whichever one wins out is going to be the first restriction run tomorrow. And the options that I've put in there, which are my 2 favorite ideas so far. Nothing crazy, but I wanted to start with something just nice, So your options are either lovely bomb value there. You could say that was the bomb. Oh, I've never made that joke before. And oh, I've never made a joke about never making a joke before. And oh, I've never made a joke about never making a joke about never making a joke before. I'm going to stop now. We could get very dangerously meta on that. Okay, we'll grab the blue map. We'll grab the spirit heart and yeah, why not? We'll grab the key. We can basically still afford to buy an item even with all of that, so I'm definitely okay to do that. Just, secure that we have enough keys for the rest of the run. Annoyingly, there wasn't a bomb to buy in there, so actually finding the match stick book would be pretty damn nice, I think, as a boss drop here. I'm going to try and use my head orbital to its full advantage against El Duco de Flyo. Is his, it's his stage name. He comes on and he likes to sing. I think the Duke of Flies would definitely be a country singer if I had to guess. I mean, who would be reroll? I'm okay with that, actually. I'd rather have the DPS increase of one of the better babies in the game than I would the HP up with the luck. That was the magic scab, right? I believe. So I'm okay with Lilsty. I think Duke of Flies would definitely be a country singer. And I think maybe something like 10 money for 2 keys. I'm kind of okay with that. I think something like perhaps, oh, the adversary. The adversary would be a rapper, definitely. Like the beat drops as you walk into his room and he's like, I'm the adversary and I'm here for thee. I'm gonna destroy you with my lock-on brimstone, you see, ba-bum-bum-ba-dum-ba-bum, and I gotta summon the spiders and they're gonna get all up inside you and they're gonna destroy you from the inside. Get the inside, cause you're inside my room, my boss room, it'll be your tomb, and I'm gonna loom over you as a figure of doom, you spoon. And, you know, he gets on like that. He's pretty lyrically gifted, honestly. It's too bad his flow is terrible. Either way, boss music types aside, though I think that's a very, very relevant discussion to be had, the other option you have is, did I even go over the first option? Am I tangenting too much? Because I've never done that before. Telepills. Nothing horrible. That's absolutely fine. So option A, I have to pick up every item I see. So that means if there's a devil deal, I have to take it. If there is a spacebar item and I already have one, I have to swap them out. Effectively, I just literally, unless it will kill me or I cannot afford it in the shop, I have to pick up every item I am offered on top of being forced to explore every single room on every single floor. So I can't get out of seeing items in order to have to take them. And then option B is I can only take items if I successfully describe what they do. So, say Synthoil is there, I have to say, that's a damage and range up, right? And if I'm wrong, then I can't take the item. Granted, that does rely on me trusting myself, but I could also see it being a little bit fun. So, there are your options. We're going to reroll that. And we're going to go back and re-roll that as well. There are your options. Let me know which one you would like, and that will be in tomorrow's first Rebirth restrictions. I'm very much looking forward to it. And yeah, I think that's good. I love that I've been very much reinvigorated with Rebirth because of that. I like a challenge. I do. I can't resist it. I like a good old challenge. And I am so very happy to find ourselves with both BFF and a battery and a cheap spirit heart. So far we've got a lot of value out of shops. I'm going to go in the secret room here. I think that makes sense. And BFF having an immediate impact in the form of Lil Stee is obviously useful, but I would have bought BFF whatever because its compound value throughout the run is just glorious. Reroll! It's technology 1. I mean, it's okay, and by okay I mean pretty bad. I just don't think it's better than giving up. I don't think it's worth giving up tiers for technology. I mean, we'll see what happens with potential devil deal boss droppage. It may change our mind a little bit, but I feel like we'll be leaving that behind. So on the restriction, I would have had to take that, which kind of would have sucked. I'd rather have, well, actually no, at this stage, I'd rather have the child's heart, which is a sentence I never thought I actually would say. You know, today I think I would much rather have a child's heart than what I previously had. Oh god, please, orbital face. Yes, orbital face. That sounds like a really, really weird cartoon. The Adventures of Orbital Face. Dun 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 dun. Still love that I introduced myself as Eden. That is quite the special thing to do. So that would be pretty cool. Imagine if you were born and you have the Eden-like magic to be born with any 2 objects in the world. So you could be born with like a really expensive car and a gold brick, but you also could be born with a spoon and a leaf. I mean, it would cause some pretty big disparity between the population. There we go, Hart. You finally decided to do some actual attacks. I'm really proud of you, honestly. Cool. So he is dead. We get ourselves a devil deal. Let's grab the HP up just in case we need the HP. We got Guppy's head and we need to go deeper. And the thing is, we need to go deeper. We just don't require it. And I'm also going to give up Guppy's head. I'm sorry, but I am. It's gotta be done. It's just gotta be done. Alright, I feel like I am missing something on this floor. I don't know. I don't know if I am. And I know there was a tinted rock on the previous floor, but of course, distinct lack of bombage. But I think there's something I'm leaving behind. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But I at least wanted to explore every floor. That's kind of upsetting. If I'd have come in here first, we would have had an extra key and a refilled D6. That is very, very... Oh, no, it's not upsetting. It's good because we can reroll technology, so we've not completely wasted it, but I would have much preferred to reroll a double devil deal. That would have been vastly superior, or at least definitely the potential to be vastly superior. Just want to check this because it was confusing me why there was a chess symbol on the map, but then I remembered because it was a chess room, and that's how that works. I'm an idiot. Okay, technology. Anti-grav. You know what? Let's take orbiting head with anti-grav, because this means as we go round in a circle, that's actually really, really cool. I don't know how effective this is going to be. I mean, we are a blue guillotine love man. Don't mind me, I'm the blue guillotine love man. I control gravity and your hearts. Friendship for everyone. And he swooshes his hair back and forth. He whips his Eden hair back and forth. And everybody just praises him. It's quite glorious, actually. Okay. I mean, I kind of do want to get those pills, but as it is right now, I mean, I don't even have an option to get them or not, so I'm just going to accept that they are going to remain there. Jump at me, leg days! Why won't you jump at me? I know you want to. Oh, Lil Steve's like, I'm not having any of this. You are just dying, and we're going to move on with our lives. Ooh, fire the missiles! Fire them! I wish you actually could have missiles. I know Epic Fetus is technically missiles, but I mean you fire straight line explosive rockets as a method of attacking. That would be glorious. I'm doing a little bit better with guillotine, or at least I believe I am doing. Ooh, the compass and the steam sail. A battery is always useful when we've got ourselves a D6. But what do I want to buy? I mean, ideally, I want everything. I want it all! And yeah, I want it now. If I still had the petrified poop, if only, but I've got to think the long term with 3 red hearts. Child's heart is technically better, I would say. Please, spiders, please die. Please, can you do this? And actually, oh, it's a little bit difficult anti-graving this, because if I want to keep firing in the same place, I got to keep adjusting my guillotine head. So this is definitely a difficult run, I would say. Another half a heart. I mean, we want the item room first, of course we do. Do I want the super secret? I think I want the super secret. We'll have a gander in here. Ooh, potentially excellent. Tears up ×2. This is good. And then speed down, not the end of the world. Telepills, potentially useful. Paralysis, doesn't really matter either way. So overall, that was a pretty damn successful secret room. In fact, yeah, our tears are ridiculously good now. We're firing in pairs. And that's actually really awesome as a synergy. I can fire a nice little arc of tears, like slice! I am very happy then that I did not take the technology. Also, if we can get another bomb, we can get ourselves another tears up pill, which is obviously pretty damn good. Yeah, we've got a lot of damage output here. This is very, very excellent. I'm excited for the rest of this run, especially if we start getting some more damage ups to really take advantage of the synergies that we're working with here. And there we go. Still no bombs, unfortunately, but we do find the item room as we finish getting the D6 charge, which is what we want. Though annoyingly, we did take a little bit of damage there. Ooh, that was worrying. Come on, item room. Well, I mean, clearly we cannot take that. Reroll. Mum's perfume, I don't mind it. I don't. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Fear Shot. It's obviously not as good as Dark Matter or Abaddon, but with the amount of tears that we're firing, there should be a fairly okay amount of Fear Shots in there. And I don't want to be picky because I'd rather buy the battery from the shop and take it into the boss room than not have anything. That is disappointing. That is doubly disappointing. And that one I completely blame on Guillotine, though that was very satisfying. And we're immediately going to use that on the Tinted Rock because we need ourselves... Ooh, let's open this. Bob's Rotten Head is not bad. I mean, it gives us another reroll target if we so wish. And a free Sagittarius is lovely, assuming that is what that is. Yes, it is. Good. I know what I'm talking about, guys. Do not you worry. And now our little body has gone from blue with sprouted hair and got hooves. We're growing up, guys. We're really, really growing up. We can at least get some value out of Bob's brain before we get rid of it. If I throw it... That really confused me. I wanted it to land here and get ourselves the pills and the secret room, and then it was hovering next to me, and then I was like, am I about to die? And I got scared a little bit and just completely forgot what it was that I was doing with my life. So that was a very interesting experience for me, and I want you all to know that I was very brave and I tried my best to get through it. This is a really, really cool run, synergy-wise. We're not crazy powerful, but this is like Seed of the Week neat. I never thought I would say a guillotine run is worthy of Seed of the Week with how neat it is, but this is honestly fantastic. I wish we had the keyage to make that happen. Wow, I released them a little bit early. That's a little bit unfortunate. Come on, come on. Oh wow, they just kind of walked into it and did the job for me. I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but I would at least have liked to have done something there. So annoyingly, we are just not going to get ourselves the amount of health to go in that boss rush. I kind of want to do it because if I do, I can go in there and basically grab whatever is in there and then leave, and it's completely fine. Is there still fires in the shop? Because if there's fires in the shop, then I'm going to deliberately put myself to 1 red heart, go in there, grab stuff. Oh, I got rid of them. Damn! Damn! Alright, well, we're just going to fill up that, grab that heart, and at least go into the boss with full red hearts. A little bit low on consumables this run. I have a feeling I could have done this a little bit better, but I've not been doing that horrifically bad, so I shouldn't be too concerned. Alright, husky boy, I mean, you're just gonna walk through all of my tears with the path that you're doing. Oh, come on! How did I take damage there? That is very, very upsetting, and there he goes. That is annoying. I'm going to take the magic 8-ball because I can obviously... Ooh. And we get a Joker anyway. May as well use it. We didn't get a Devil Deal. And it is in fact an Angel Room. If only I had a bomb. Reroll. I'm actually going to accept the Rosary. I am. It's 3 Spirit Hearts that gives us a good chance at getting another room next floor. But it does awkwardly mean we can't go reroll Bob's Rotten Head, which is a shame, but I think all things considered, we did okay. We did fine. We can move on pretty happy with our life choices. It's a good resemblance of real life. You don't always get exactly what you want. You just get enough, and you just got to accept that. I love that it looks like a massive Armageddon of death when I fire this. Oh, that is fantastic. This is such a fun synergy. And we find our item room straight away. And while that's normally really good, we don't have any form of keyage, so we're gonna have to move on. Fortunately, our D6 isn't ready, so it's not disastrous, but could be a lot better. Could definitely be a lot better. I'm not sure why the spiders thought it would be great fun to just walk onto my death there, but I mean, I can't blame them. Maybe they just knew that they could not win this fight, and instead of having a horrible fight to the death, they were just like, I'm just going to accept my death, and that's better. Fire, fire, fire! It's like having my own personal row of archers, which is really, really cool. It is fire at will, and they all just loose their longbows, and we have an epic battle to the death. I mean, epic battles to the death are, of course, the best things ever. Well, as long as you're not part of them, or you have a way of cheating. I mean, if you're in a battle of a death, I don't think anyone's going to complain about you cheating. I mean, you may be honor bound not to cheat, but then you just need to make sure that no one knows you've cheated in your battle to the death. I mean, just like cheating in tests is okay if you don't get caught, don't quote me on that, cheating in a battle of a death I think is even more allowed. I mean, no one's going to be like, dude, why don't you just accept your horrible, grisly death to being chopped in half? Well, I think you answered your own question there, Miladio. Milado? What was my words there? That was one hell of an English failure. Milado. That's don't randomly say that to people. Like, don't go in a shop and be like, hi, what can I get you? Milado. Yeah, I can get you a what now? What are you saying to me? Well, I think we'll just about re-roll that. Not bad. It's not horrible. But we're gonna get other item choices. I'm gonna accept my item. I'm gonna stop being so picky. I think that's my problem. I'm being too damn picky. And we are a glowing circle head, which is awesome. Our very gravity-defying selves became blessed as we did a royal job for the Holy One, and the Holy One saw fit to reward us for our service as we swore him fealty. Though fealty sucks. Fealty is basically just saying, I will be your slave, whereas at least servants have rights. and sometimes they have lefts. They're not very good at directions, our servants. Please die. This is really, really... There we go. And we need a bomb, because we got a tinted rock in there that I'm probably going to forget about. And I apologize in advance. I really, really do. Please, accept your death. Just come over to me and die. Is that so difficult? Just, what, come over here and die, weird spider thing. There we go. Was that... Whoop. Whoop. Fire! Lovely. That is so much fun. Anti-grav, such a cool way of doing things. 2 tinted rocks. I really want some bombs. I really, 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 really want some bombs. None of them are bombs. Game, would you like me to describe what a bomb is? It's kind of small, it's grey, it's circular, it tends to have a skull on to represent its, its deadliness, and I don't think you're treating them very seriously. And that's unfortunate. Wow, he really didn't die from that? That surprises me. I'm basically just going to leave them there until, yeah, he just appears and has a horrible, horrible death. I really like it when they appear inside a mass of tears. That just seems unfortunate. Like, I'm going to get him, I'm going to burrow near him, he'll never know what's coming, and then, and your face just gets impaled as you surface out the ground. It's just not the best way to go. We are making very slow progress on this floor. I mean, I'm just happy we even got into the item room. That's the real thing. I'm trying to save telepills for something very specific. Like, I mean, we're not going to make boss rush at this point. We're not doing nearly enough damage. But I may be able to get, like, a free trap or at least get out of a curse room without taking half the damage. Just something like that seems the way to go. And we're at least going to have a D6 charge for the boss. And we get... the moon. Yeah, we'll use the moon. That might... More money. We don't need money. We need keys. Is that so difficult? We need keys. We need bombs. We need songs. And we need... we need, I can't think of a single word that rhymes with song that I actually feel comfortable saying that we need. So that's a little bit awkward. Hey, Dark One, stand in front of this massive pile of tears. No, Dark One, you were supposed to stand in front of the massive pile of tears, alright? You can charge into them if you really, really... Oh, that was satisfying. That is such a neat way to kill him. Come on, charge at me again. It will totally go fine. Absolutely. That was glorious. And we get ourselves a second angel room. I have never thought I would say this... but just getting the box of stuff is one of the best things we could have physically gotten there. And that is a rarity. Also, I love that our little body is just a cardboard box with legs sticking out now. That is absolutely wonderful. I don't want the tick, though. I think the tick is probably not ideal. So what I am going to do is kill ourselves an angel and then re-roll the key and get... was a bonus angel room item. We are doing a lot of damage when they stack on the tears, which I mean obviously makes sense, but it's a lot more damage than we would be doing if we were firing tears normally, and that's what I like about anti-gravity. It does let you do these massive clusters of damage. Unfortunately, we got the easier of the 2 angels as well, which makes a big difference, and that is cool. I will accept a free soul. Granted, we don't get the spirit hearts from it, but the effect is definitely worth it. So what I'm going to do is, now that we've at least got the keys, is go to the shop, hope we get a few bombs, and then go collect the... still no bombs. Still no bombs. Well, I guess I'm going to go down here and accept that I'm going to take damage and just grab the key for free. That makes sense. And move on with our lives. Again, a floor that we so nearly got great stuff on. I bet the small rock is down there. But oh, the seed! The seed! I remembered the seed! Fortunately, it'll be in the description, so it's not the end of the world. O, J, G, S. Zebras high everywhere. 1. Yeah, guys, I'm not joking. Look above you, and there's just going to be a zebra staring at you. That would be really, really freaky, actually. Okay, Labyrinth XL. Not too happy. It cuts out a devil/angel room, but I also do just particularly like XL floors as a thing, so I can't complain too much in that regard. Die, hearts! Good. These guys are going to die so horribly. Really? I swear they were just supposed to just jump on top of my death. Well, he jumped close enough to my death, so I'll at least let him off this once. Fire! Oh, that so nearly killed all of them. Well, that killed most of them. I guess killing most is nearly as good as killing all. We have another tinted rock that we're not allowed to claim. Alright, get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Forming the circle of death. Forming the circle. Oh. Oh. You think you can fire your toxic gas at me and live to tell the tale? Well, you're sadly mistaken. I mean, not really sadly. You probably don't feel many emotions. You're just like a walking giant zombie thing. So, I guess I can't really win an emotional battle with you, but I'm at least going to win a moral high ground one. Okay, item room. Do I or do I not? That's the question. I feel like it's okay enough. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I mean, it's not the most damage in the world, but a bit of poison when it's passing through everyone, it just adds to it. And seeing as we're desperate for just anything adding to our damage, I'm just going to take it. And then I'm immediately going to do this boss room, so I at least have something potentially to reroll. But obviously we're not going to do Mother till we've explored the rest of the floor. An extra key is good, and the bloat kinda sucks a little, but we also should be able to get away with it a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean, okay, he's a champion bloat, which has freaking explosive tears going on, so that's not good at all. That is really, really, really not good. Oh my word. I am happy that we have the soul. I am very happy that we have that extra defensiveness for later on, because that was not good. Do I want the purse? I mean, I do have a tears up, but I don't need tears up, so I'm going to re-roll it. Dog food, not great, but I mean, I'm happy to re-roll it because I don't need a load of random pills, and I know I'm going to get a lot of re-roll chances throughout this floor, so I'm just going to eventually keep coming back and doing it. Hopefully this item room is just good by itself. Satanic Bible. Normally, I'd be like, yes, we are sorted defensively, but I would much prefer to keep the D6, which means we gotta re-roll the Satanic Bible. There is a part of me that's wanting to keep the Satanic Bible, but I don't think that would... Well, would it be better? It does give us a lot of defensive options if we choose to keep it, but then it means we can't re-roll other stuff. I guess it's a greed versus what is sensible decision, and when those are the decisions, I mean, I am a big fan of taking the greedy option. Especially, oh, the bad trip kind of sucks there, especially when we instantly find a battery and can go re-roll it straight away. I think that is the biggest deciding factor for me here. Run! Yeah, we are way too slow to do that entire room in run, though I very nearly tried. Big Beautiful Fly. I'm a fan of Big Beautiful Fly. I'm going to take Big Beautiful Fly. He is a big fan. He is a very big fan. I don't know why I keep calling him Big Beautiful Fly. That's obviously the explosive one. Though he also is a big beautiful fly. And because of BFF, he is a massive protector. Like, there is now 2 massive sized orbitals protecting my main body as well as the soul. So I think in that regard, we have got a lot going for us here. Wow, that was very effective at taking out this room. Fire! There we go. The archers have spoken. They're going to jump to their deaths, one would presume. Oh, I let go of these before they fully died. What I like is that if they die when they land on you, you don't actually take damage from them. So it's a neat little thing. These need to die very rapidly because I am running out of space. And there we go. Please just kill some of them at some point, please. Fire! There we go. Alright, we're fine now. We're fine. Nobody panic. I know what I'm doing. I know what you're thinking. No, you don't. You never know what you're doing. And to that I say, shut up, okay? I tried my best. Please charge through the tears. Please charge through the tears. Oh, that was satisfying. That was very satisfying. Do I even need to explore anywhere else? That's the thing. I mean, once I've got enough to go re-roll dog food again, I think I am actually just going to accept what is coming to me and just go do the boss. Annoyingly, we didn't get another battery off him, despite him being a potential battery champion. And fire! Oh, he went down to his last one anyway. I am glad we managed to get... Whoa! Oh, I did not see that in time, but we did get a spirit heart thanks to probably Mitre and some extra bombs. The extra bombs are definitely useful. And another one. So this is good. Though we don't have a secret room to double tap into, which is a little bit annoying, but not too bad. And let's bomb here. I don't want to accidentally... Okay, was there a tinted rock there that I was blind to? I have a feeling that's the case. In fact, was that... Wow, we are getting very, very lucky with our spirit heartage, so that is good. In fact, there may be the shop off here, so we should go check that at the very least. That kind of sucks. That does kind of suck. Though our range is very nice, so I'm not too concerned, actually, in terms of how well we're going to kill all of these, because we can pretty much go the length of the room, and it doesn't mean we need to be too accurate on where we fire. Boom! There we go. Lovely. Maggie's Faith? Do I want that? Is that better than Child's Heart at this stage? It might very well be. I actually think that it is, because I've got so many Spirit Hearts. I think I'm likely to successfully keep whatever it is. I'm likely to successfully... If I can do my sentence, please, world. I'm not in the best of mental states right now, guys. I've had a bit of an extreme weekend. This is good because it allows us to double dip on our bombs, and I always do like a bit of double dippy bombing. Binky Eye, not really necessary. We got Scorpio, triple key for 1 key. That is very, very good. But yeah, I think we are in a position where we can reliably keep the Eternal Heart from Maggie's Faith, so I'm just going to accept it. And we found our shop, which is what I was looking for. Pandora's Box is interesting. I'm going to choose it over Humbling Bundle. I think. Yes, I am. I'm going to choose it over that because it gives a metric crap ton of spirit hearts, and with the damage that we have, it's going to be a while of killing Mum before we successfully pull it off, and I don't want to risk taking so much damage to Mum that we actually can't finish the rest of the run. Though, unless we get some big damage ups from an angel/devil deal, we are going to struggle to bring this home in the cathedral, so we got to think about that, we really do. So I either take the dog food and save a reroll for devil angel deal, or I hope for the best. I am going to take it and save it for Angel Devil deal. I think that makes sense. There is a big part of me that kind of wants to go see if I can find a bomb in case we get another Angel room and therefore reroll double Angel items. But I think at this point we've had 2 Angel rooms. We're probably going to get a Devil. In my experience, it tends to be like that. Oh wow, that's a little bit typical, isn't it? That, however, is nice. That is very much nice. I mean, Spectral Tears on top of Piercing Tears, and now we're technically flying, so we're not even having to worry about creep. I mean, I'm happy with that. I really am. Though I am a little bit upset I don't have the bomb to capitalize on it. My bad, guys. My bad. I really am a spooky ghost. I like spooky ghost. I do look very horrific. Look at poor Eden's face here. Alright, off we trot. I don't really know where off we trot came from. I mean, I obviously get you're riding a horse and off we go, off we trot. But I can only ever see that as you are now going to begin trotting, so you need to grow hooves out of your feet in order to make that happen, which is not something you want to be doing. Oh, this is going to be satisfying. And fire! That was awesome. Yeah, you keep going into it, man. You keep going into it. You see how that goes for you, because I'm pretty sure it will go really, really well. So now I don't even have to worry about where I place my tiers, because I've got the Spectral, which makes everything so much better with this setup. This is such a cool synergy. I'm like a kid at Christmas. It's very exciting, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm gonna get the super secret. I think that's a lot of money, but unfortunately no shops to capitalize on it. I haven't had There's Options in a while, which I kind of dislike. I'm a big fan of There's Options. Mama Goody. I say, it's Mama Goody. Fire and stuff that doesn't matter. Yeah, we actually can just sit here like this. Yet the spikes really don't matter, Mama Goody. They don't do anything, neither does this. I'm flying. You are a very easy boss with flight. Never really... Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Never really understood just how easy of a boss this is when you are flying. So that's really kind of cool. Come on. Just accept that you're gonna die. Please, just accept it. Oh, that actually does damage you. I thought it was only a slow. The heal can go away. Yes! There it is. Synth oil damage plus range up. Hey, I was right about it. That's awesome. Okay, moving on then. Very quick, successful first room floor, which is what we need when we have this kind of damage. And then Maggie's Faith, of course, boosting us even more. And we are finding a lot of red hearts, so this is going to be a nice little advantage, especially if we get Dark Bum again. And I realize I prevented Dark Bum from enjoying a full red heart room, but you gotta remember, as Dark Bum's, adopted parent, I have to make sure that he doesn't overdose on red hearts. Otherwise, how would I be a responsible parent? I just wouldn't. Okay, I've got to care and think about his safety and happiness as well. And lovely. How come my contact damage applies Scorpio? I thought it only affected tears. I would love to have a pure contact damage run. Like, you'd have to start with max health, ways to regain health, and the wafer, but you can't fire tears, and you just have every contact damage item in the game. That would be a really, really fun challenge run. Talking of challenge runs, do I need to do the purist in order to get Platinum God? Because I'm not entirely sure on that. I feel like I don't, because it doesn't unlock anything that I need to pick up. But then again, is Real Platinum God just every achievement? Which I think it very well might be. Well, let's hope that this kind of works out for us. Hey, in fact, very, very much did. Awesome. Anti-Grav is so good. I feel like people really, really do underestimate its usefulness. Yay, although I had to take damage to do that. That wasn't really what I was hoping for. I'm a little bit upset at the damage I just took from them. Maggie's Faith actually is in danger of being lost, because we have to do the heart like this, which isn't the easiest heart setup, especially killing the turrets at the start. That we're going to struggle with. And that's a disappointment. But I always got to blow up my triple skulls. You never know what people are stashing away in those skulls. Man, I'm excited for Afterbirth to come out. I am raring to go on 100 new items. I mean, just imagine the new synergies. It actually, like, just thinking of all the new synergies is like, oh, and we get to figure, I don't know why I went French, oh, synergies. That was the worst French accent ever. I accept that fully and completely. But the point is, we get to figure them out together as well, because I'm hoping not many of them are going to be spoiled before actual release. The Fool, I'd rather have Telepills over the Fool, because I'm going to use the Telepills on the Cathedral, assuming we get to the Cathedral, and hope that we instantly get Isaac's fight. I mean, we've not got that many damage ups this run. We only have a 4 in that regard, but we do have a lot of tearage, and obviously the ability to do a Storm of Tears is useful, but in reality we're only delaying our damage. If we were just firing tears at this rate anyway, it would be pretty much equivalent, so we can't console ourselves too much with that. We can a little bit, because it gives us attack options that we wouldn't otherwise have, while we can be a lot safer and just preparing the damage, but it's not that much of a technical damage increase. Though I do like getting them to charge at me through the tears. Somehow that one survived, which doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm just going to accept it. And there we go. Another heart that I can't get. I've got a feeling about this wall. Okay, I take that back. That was a terrible feeling and a terrible wall. More innocents to slaughter! God, it is very much more satisfying to slaughter them with what is effectively a firing range. A third tears up pill. This is good. Very good considering the room that we are now in. That was awesome. The arcing death that just came for them. And we're just going to do this in a circle, and they're just going to land on the tears and kill themselves, which is very satisfying. Is there a fourth one? Is there going to be a fourth one? Ooh, oh no, there really isn't. I, for some reason, was convinced there was going to be. They very rarely come in packs of 3, and I know I say that every time, but it's just true, okay? It is just really, really true. And I'm not going to apologize for speaking the goddamn truth. Very nearly took damage to him, but that's okay. That is okay. Fire! And there we go. We're alright now. BFF proved a very good purchase because of big fan here. Okay, let's see if we can't bring this home. I mean, we should be able to do in one proper blast. Ah, there's the damage. Oh, well, it was always going to happen, I feel. Though annoyingly, we're probably not going to take damage again for the rest of the run, which kind of sucks. We want to shotgun the heart down as fast as possible, because we want to especially skip the teratoma phase, I feel, because that's going to be the most annoying one. Though not so much with our tier setup. Especially, actually, I've forgotten, we do have the soul. That makes this even better. Is he going to eventually die? There we go. Fire! Okay, that does do a lot of damage. Our tier stat is really the saving grace of this run. Imagine if we had shielded tiers. That would be glorious. And we got away with the brimstone pretty easily. This might just be a one run. I mean, it could definitely go either way, but it might just be. Telepills! Nice. I mean, I think that definitely saved us some distance. Probably not a crazy amount, but definitely enough to be happy about. Really, you survived that. That is surprising. You're not firing tears. Tears aren't for you. How are they both not dead? Oh, the little one is dead. I didn't even notice when he died. That's how ineffectual he was. Do I want to go up and right? I feel like I do want to go up and right. Okay, this should be fine. I just need to stack up loads of tears, and when he walks through into them, he should just get Yes! That is what is happening. What is happening? Sorry about that then, ladies and gentlemen. I just consider it extra challenge. I think that's a fair way of assessing it. And these guys shouldn't be able to do that much to me. I mean, I've got the soul and 2 orbitals the size of actual planets. Like, have you ever seen an orbital as big as BFF, the Big Fan? Because I don't think it's possible. I genuinely don't think it's possible. I've got about maybe 5 hits that I can take, right? That seems to be a good indication. Maybe I need to go right at the secret room. That's probably a better way of doing this. Yes, I in fact can. Finding a heart there is good. Didn't really matter what type of heart it is. And I do have 5 bombs. So actually, I'm going to keep following my own advice and actually get value out of my bombs. Annoyingly, that kind of failed. I really took damage there. I've got the soul and 2 orbitals the size of King Kong. And I still manage to somehow take damage from a tier. That just seems very unlikely, but at least we do have a tinted rock here, so hopefully this gives us, well, it gives us the 1 heart back, so that's something. I should have got into the secret room as well. I really thought I was going to. And 3 more pills, potentially good. Tears down, not a big deal. Bombs are key, not good. Not very good at this stage. That's actually terrible, because we're about to be on the chest. That has potentially very much screwed me over. I don't actually know how I'm going to come back from that, because getting the chest items was going to prove to be very, very important, especially with the D6. I'm a little bit concerned now. Like, genuinely, I am very, very much concerned. The Bible! Reroll! It's alright. I'd rather see if I happen to get another one. And I don't, so we'll just take it. I mean, we do have BFF, so at least it's a big-ass attack fly. Alright, Isaac. Let's see if we can't dance. Cool. We've got to use our orbital power in order to make him unable to damage us. At least that's the real objective here. As each one comes around, I mean, if I had a 3rd orbital, I would almost be unkillable to him. And that's the really disappointing thing. But as it is, I do have to be a little bit smart with my positioning. Did get hit once there. I mean, we didn't get Polaroid invincibility, so we still definitely have a fair few hits to go. We do at least manage to get the correct corner. So potentially, actually, we're doing pretty well on this Isaac fight. So it is going to be a very, very big deal that we ended up losing our keys there. And there's nothing really I could do about that. We could have got balls of steel, which would have been an excellent, excellent thing to find at this stage. Another little bit of damage we took there is disappointing. Start stacking up more tiers. Come on. Come on. Fire the missiles. Quite literally. They are very missile-like. Though, I guess more tier-like than missile-like. But that's not the point, okay? Yeah, this top-middle tactic seems very, very solid. I'm glad I have a guaranteed safe way of dealing with Isaac. One of my biggest, for some reason, stopping blocks. Fire! Oh, come on, how's he not dead? There it is. So annoyingly, I mean, we missed out on a key, but what can we do? We have to charge the D6 as well, which also kinda sucks. And we get Curse the Unknown, so our health is still not something we can do. And it's Gish. Doesn't really tell me anything. Death's a little bit annoying to get here. I feel like the chest may bring us down here, simply due to attrition. We're just going to get nicked every now and then. I am so glad that they lined up for me, though. I mean, that makes things so much easier. Also, being able to float the tiers in the air means that I don't really have to properly put effort into evading his scythes, because they're just going to try and get through my tiers and then die. I mean, I'm going to head towards secret rooms, because I feel like secret rooms are our best bet for winning this. Lust was just, she was like trying her best. I mean, credit where credit is due. I wanted Sloth to die last because of the tarot card, though hopefully if we get a HP up, that's still kind of okay. We get a little bit of health, that's alright. And couldn't really avoid getting that, which does suck a little bit. Kind of just going to let the Hauntlings just go through there. That should be pretty good. And basically just going to wait till he comes over here of his own volition, and then whoom! That was satisfying. That was very, very satisfying. Cool. Very easy haunt kill. Hopefully we do get some chests that don't require a key, and hopefully we do get a few key drops. Normal greed, not really anything at this stage. Oh, we got a little bit too far away. It's actually exciting every single time I launch a barrage of tears. You get that. I am very, very lucky to have the defensive items that I do, because otherwise this damage would not be flying here. I mean, technically the damage is flying because I'm flying, but you know what I mean, okay? Do I want to re-roll Little Gish, or do I want to wait until potentially I find more keys? It's a very serious conundrum. Very serious conundrum. Actually, may as well just re-roll that. Firemind, I'm okay with Firemind, because if they explode on the spot, that's just an advantage to us. Though they don't look very much like the normal piercing tears anymore. Did I not take damage there? In which case, that's pretty damn good. I'm basically just hoping for the best here. That's what's going on. Though that is pretty damn nice. He's going to jump and land on all of these. I want to leave it as long as possible whenever they jump, so that they land on the maximum amount of tiers without me taking damage. But I can't really, because even standing still like a second too long gets me hit. And I can't risk it when I'm... Oh, I'm dead! Oh. I thought I was doing really well against that fight, and then I just died. Okay, then. Alright. Well, I mean, that's not surprising, but honestly, this is one of the few deaths I'm kind of happy about. And I'm surprised I didn't get Polaroid invincibility. That seems a little bit unfair. I mean, granted, it's only a chance. In fact, no, it's not a chance if you're on low enough health. So, what exactly happened? I need to brush up on my Polaroid knowledge. But either way, that was an incredibly fun synergy, and I really enjoyed the run. Let me know how you guys get on it. Can you make this into a one run? I'm hoping you can. You guys are all very good at this game. A lot of you are a lot better than me. That's why I love having you as a viewer base for this. So remember to vote in the description for the first Rebirth restriction, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. I am, of course, still sorry for dying. I still hate it from a you could have had more video perspective, but I'm at least content with this one. Remember to like if you enjoyed this, it really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.